How are you doing? Fired Up Friday. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty here with it's about 90 some degrees and our cameras are getting hot and everything else, but
our fire discs are hot, so
come
we're
on
ready to
over
roll.
here, Chef Brandon.
Am I not in the photo anymore?
No, I don't think so.
Oh man.
Well, would like to welcome Chef Brandon back. You know, he's been quarantined. Man, it's been 2 months and tough times with the restaurants and everything, but just so glad we're coming through this and you're here. And we're gonna do some great recipes today for Memorial Day weekend. And I think, you know, before we start, I just really like to thank everyone who've served and sacrificed their lives. And you know, this weekend we're remembering everybody, and I just I don't know, it's heartfelt, and we just want to thank everybody and all the families that have sacrificed over the years.
Most definitely. You know, you think a lot of people, you know, and the hardships they have. We're having trouble with technical difficulties.
Yeah.
And it's a little hotter than we anticipated today. We thought we were gonna have a nice little east wind today, and it kind of shut down on us. And you know, but they really are the ones that made all the sacrifice and had it much harder than we have today. And I mean, what we're doing today is having fun, and you know, we're gonna do some Memorial Day grilling. These are your ideas, your recipes. I'm just gonna chime in and help out as needed. So you tell me what I got to do, and I forgot my face mask, but they said we don't have to stand 6 feet apart.
That's right.
By a lake.
That's right.
You know,
we're
on
outside.
a Friday after 3, and
that's
you
right.
know, and right before your first beer. That's the other thing.
That's right.
So.
Well, today we're going to do some really special things. I think for Memorial Weekend, you know, everybody's going to be outside. The first thing we're going to showcase is the stuffed burgers, and I'm super excited about these. We've got a great recipe online, and you're going to get an email afterwards that are just going to showcase the recipe. But so we're going to do that. We're going to do a couple of them. One we're going to do with mushrooms and caramelized onions stuffed, and then the other one we're going to do bacon and cheddar stuffed burgers. So those are going to be awesome. Look forward to that. And then so we're going to be doing that in this fire disc here, and in the other one we're going to set up with some oil, and we're going to do some frying, some serious frying. So we've got some pepper rings we're going to do. We're going to do a couple different pickles. And then one thing that I've really been wanting to try we're going to do is corn on the cob. What do you think?
Hey, anything's possible, you know?
Man,
we're at Dante's Inferno right now, so I mean, we can make it through the blaze. I thought we were going to do in this one, as we discussed, just real quick, after we do the bacon for the burgers, we're going to put the oil on top of it so we can infuse that bacon and fry in the bacon. That's what we discussed.
I think that's
what it was. Because right now, what we're going to do is we're going to start by cooking the condiments, or the filling, the farce, the stuffing.
Stuffing.
You know, the not so technical terms for the burgers. Because the most important thing is you want your stuffing to go in your 80-20 blend of beef to be cold by the time you go to stuff it. And then you're patty in it, and then you kind of put it back in. We're not going to have time to do that, and of course we're stuffing in the outdoors. But if you have time, you can pre-plan this and have it done, you know, early in the day, and have your stuffed burger sitting in your refrigerator, and then by the time your family gets around, you crack your first couple beers, you can start doing it. But we'll ad hoc it today, doing it this way, and then also we're gonna, you know, try the fried corn.
I can't wait. But before we get started, I really want to kind of address, we get a lot of questions online and a lot of emails and you know, text messages and so forth about what oil is the best. So we really recommend 3 different oils. The first one is the grape oil. This is probably my favorite, and so that's a really good one. High heat. The other one,
very healthy.
Yeah, very healthy. The other one is the avocado oil. So either one of these are great. And then also the coconut oil. That's another option as well. So I wanted to kind of let everybody know that. Today we're going to use my favorite, which is the grapeseed oil. So we're going to go with that. But Brandon, what you going to do?
Oh man, I'm going to take this beautiful sweet onion right here. Man, feel how hot it is outside. My knife is so, I mean, you know, just to hold it is hot. So we're going to just go ahead and peel back the layers on this. And when I'm caramelizing or I'm stuffing anything, I try and get the objects that are going to go in the stuffing as thin, as small as possible. So that way, when you go to stuff it or you wrap something around it or anything like that, it's taken down to its smallest, meaning sometimes you can put it through a cooked filling into a meat grinder after it's cooked. That helps out a lot. You know, if you ever make raviolis or anything like that, that's a really good trick. I'm sure you make raviolis all the time, but
Yeah.
you know.
No, I don't make raviolis.
Fuller's a great Irish name, not an Italian.
We're English, man. We're
Or
not
English.
Irish.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not your fault.
Yeah, I know. Anyways.
Well,
all right.
Here we go. So I use this tool called a mandolin, and it gets it nice and paper thin, Todd. And that's what I love about it. It's just, you know, the weird thing about it is this machine. It's a tool of refinement. Sorry. And it will bite you back, but that's razor thin. That's Goodfellas thin. Is what I got to call it.
There you go.
You know, you've seen the movie Goodfellas. I'm sure a lot of people. So I got my thing on, my FIREDISC thing on.
You get that fired up here?
It's already fired up.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
No. Are you sure?
100%. Should be.
No, I don't think so. It's not on.
It's on low, isn't it?
No.
My bad. Did I turn it off when I tried to turn it?
Yeah, you did. You
Oh, my bad. You got a different knob than I have, so my bad. And
We're going now.
That and
Huh? I don't know.
So we got these nice onions right here. They're sliced. You can or these mushrooms. You can get them whole and slice them as thin as this with the same tool. You can take the whole mushroom and slice it, which I can show you. You know, with the one piece. And watch and you'll still get the mushroom flavor. But we're not gonna do that because that's a little too tedious for it. We'll give these a nice little good chopper ropper. And that way, we're not trying to, our mushroom's not gonna be big. And mushrooms are 90% water anyway. But once we get them, that nice little filling, it's not gonna, we'll have to work so hard, the beef isn't.
Okay.
The patties to work around the big dog things. Because we're gonna have everything nice and petite.
All right. You see,
All
this
right.
thing's...
Are we cranking?
Thought it was. Yeah, we're going. Yep, we're going.
As you can see, it's a beautiful day here in Winter Park, Florida, but it's a little warm.
Yeah.
And I think the pond over here is going to be a little bit better than the pool. So here we got this going. Is it going now?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep.
Use this here. I can just pick the whole thing up.
All right, so we're gonna do the.
And that is that on right there?
Nope, but I can.
So
turn
we
this
can
on.
basically just fry up the bacon that we're going to put in the other set. So we're doing two types, right?
Yep.
You're doing the mushroom and the Vidalia onion.
Yep.
For that. So, you know, FIREDISC has this killer line of seasonings. We love to use them. And there's already salt in them, but there's a lot of other spices. So they really enhance your cooking a lot as you use them. Look at that beautifulness. See how those onions and mushrooms are just going to melt really quickly, Todd?
Oh yeah.
Nice. What we call short order cooking. Okay. And I use this as my seasoning instead of reaching for the salt or, hey, where's the pepper mill? I like all these seasonings because they really, you know, this will be, you'll really be able to use this seasoning and your stuffing and then use one to put on your burgers, which you told me you wanted to use this beef one, right?
Right. Yep.
The beef one. So you'll have two different flavors kind of going at each other. And flavor. You're going to have a party in your mouth, and that's what you really want. All right,
That's gonna
you got
be
that going.
awesome.
So I got some chopped bacon already, Todd, right over here,
Yep, we're going here.
and it's almost cooked out in the sun.
Yeah, I know.
So when FIREDISC has to work so little today.
Let's see what the laser's saying here. Ooh. How do you do this thing?
You put it right.
This one?
No, that one.
This one?
Nope.
This one?
It's a thumb. It's trigger. You're a gun owner. Oh, that's at 280.
Yep.
That's gonna be awesome right there. So a little lower. I think it may have overheated. Is what I think happened.
Yeah.
So because I don't think it's 280 because that would
Everybody's overheating.
that
here
would have been
today.
nice and hot. that 280 would have heard a little sizzle once it hit. So that's what we'll take it out of the sun. Is what we need to do.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna cook up this bacon first. Hope hopefully everybody's got plans for a big weekend outside. Hopefully it's nice wherever you live. It's supposed to be a nice weekend here, but hot. And we'll be in the lake for sure, I can guarantee that.
So see what the concept is I'm talking about. Once that cooks down, Todd, that's going to be nice, and that burger's going to get melted around it.
Yep.
So I'm going to grab that stuff now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, why don't you talk a little bit about kind of what we're going to do with these when we're done.
So once this is nice and browned and caramelized, we're going to take it and we're going to put it in the refrigerator. And a nice little paper towel. Same with the bacon, since we're doing 2 different stuffings. We got the bacon's going to be with the blue cheese as you want it to be. And you want to do the mushroom and onion with a little bit of cheddar, right?
Well, I think what I want the blue cheese is to top them with, right?
Okay, so they're both going to have a cheddar binder inside of them?
Yeah. Yep.
I love it. Love it. Nothing, and we'll just put a little cheddar in there so it melts and holds it all together nice and nice and nice. And then your blend of beef that you like to use is at 80-20.
80-20. That's what we got.
That's the best.
And it's over there in the Yeti cooler.
Okay.
Nice and cool, because you talked about that. I wanted to get the meat out and kind of put it in a bowl and be ready, but you said what? Meat's got to be cool.
Meat's got to be cool. Stuffing's got to be cool, or else it's that fat is automatically going to start the dance without you putting it in the pan.
Got it.
And it's going to start to render its fat. So it's almost sometimes better to do this a little bit ahead of time, as I was saying earlier.
Yeah. But then that would take away from the show.
We don't want to take away from the show, No, they like seeing us sweat out here.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh yeah.
Well, I think the last time you were on, it was wind and rain and almost a darn hurricane.
That's right.
Remember?
That was gale force winds. We're knocking the equipment over. So I don't. You know what? We got to keep the theory of the show going, and have these climate challenges.
Yeah, no kidding.
So,
well, that's the thing about doing this stuff live. It's you just never know.
Yeah.
But it makes it fun and interesting, and you just never know.
If you could predict it, would it be fun?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I forgot my suntan lotion though. I was gonna. Just loan me the avocado oil. I'll rub it all over.
That's right. Oh. Man, is it hot. This bacon's looking good. How about your onions and
Oh, they're looking great.
mushrooms?
They're looking awesome.
Good deal. All right. Well, I wanted to say also, everybody, that we'll be giving away a whole bunch of FIREDISC swag. So be sure, river hat.
Saving my butt today, right now.
But be sure to give some comments and in the feed here, and we'll be sure to respond to them. And also, we'll pick a random winner from everybody.
Now, I did this on low heat. You can do it on medium or high, but if you do it on high, you just gotta keep your eye on it. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
These things have such great firepower.
Yeah, they do. And for those that are watching for the first time, the FIREDISC, it's got 3 distinct heat zones, and we'd show you with the thermometer here once it cools down. It overheated as well, but so you've got the very hot part right in the center, and then as you move out from the center, it gets cooler and cooler. So you're at about 600 degrees or so in the middle, and then we've got as you move out 400, 450, and then 300 to 200. Kind of depends on the ambient temperature too. Like today, I'm sure it's going to be really hot.
I think last time we did the show, I was wearing like 2 jackets almost.
Yeah, exactly.
In Florida, that was just that's saying it was. I had a jacket underneath my jacket.
That's right. Well, you got any big plans for the weekend?
I'm gonna hang out with my beautiful family. The restaurants are slightly opened up yet. We have some laws here in Florida that are keeping everybody safe, which I think is the most important thing in this whole thing.
Right.
Is keeping everybody safe. Are not only our employees, but our friends and family, but our customers, which are our friends and family.
Sure.
And are just big extension. And I want to give a shout out to all the hospitality and first responders, mainly the first responders first, that are actually out there working through this, and there's so many people that are affected by this mass craziness, and I think it's just really just the weekend is going to be, like you said, is also remembering those that did a lot of great things for us in the armed forces, and I'm definitely going to be cooking on my fire disc.
Yeah.
No doubt. I've gotten some requests already. I think the next time I talked about doing a clams dish.
Yeah.
I talked to you about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a big clam steam. Maybe we can do that next. I can send you a video of that.
That would be great. Yeah.
And then what's the other thing is I really want to do? I want to do a beef curry in it, like a quick beef, like a Thai dish.
Yep.
I'll play on that, and give some. So my onions and my mushrooms are really nice and ready. God's bacon's coming along great.
Yeah, this is just about done too. I'll slide this to the edge here.
So I'll show you the separation trick that my beautiful wife Elizabeth does when she was cooking two different things. And she wants to keep them separated, but we're going to put them on paper towels.
Right. Got that bacon ready.
Okay, here you go. What you like to do is I like a little separation towel right there, like that. A little divider.
Perfect.
And it keeps it nice and...
Get this up in here.
Even the blue plate that you got here is hot. There you go.
A little more.
Oh, man.
That is going to be awesome.
So my kid went to the doctor the other day, and doctor goes, Ryder, you're growing so much. He goes, I like protein. And she goes, well, that's awesome, What protein do you like? And he goes, #1 protein ever is bacon. She was like, well, keep eating the bacon.
Yeah.
So keep eating the bacon. The most important thing is now get this cold, and we'll mix it with a little cheddar once it's cold. Right? Cool?
Yes.
And then we'll do that.
All right. Let's, Madison, you want to run and get the cold stuffing out of the fridge? That'll be awesome. It'll speed things up a little bit. And we're going to, well, what do you think next? What do we want to do?
Well, we want to get some, pour a little bit of that fat out, and then we'll pour, because that's a lot of bacon fat that rendered. Cause I did the pre-spatch right there.
Okay.
Pour some of that out, and I got you.
Got it?
Yep. And what we'll do next is, without a question, we're going to sweat a little bit. But here, I'll put this on the ground so it's safe.
Yep. Pour this out a little bit.
Yeah. That was more bacon fat than we anticipated, right?
There we go. All right, that's good. Slide this under here. Then I think we'll, let's go ahead and we'll add some more oil here.
I'm going to clean this one out a little bit. So we'll keep one for frying the burgers, right?
Yeah, we'll use that one for frying the burgers.
Okay. And then we'll use this one for deep frying
deep frying all the goodness.
The goodness and this corn on the cob experiment that I'm really...
Yeah, I'm excited to try that for sure.
I have a theory you can fry anything and it's always better fried. So when you said to me corn on the cob, I was like, why not?
All right.
We'll make some big fried onion rings here.
Yeah, we'll do that. We've got the peppers. Got some awesome asparagus. Have you ever done fried asparagus?
Oh, yeah.
Man,
I think the tempura batter, a little wet batter on it, is a little bit better than a dry batter. But you can do a dry batter on it.
Yeah, I think so I'm going to get grab the burgers here. You get that out of the cooler.
So we had to put our eggs in the shade or they were going to cook. So we have a little egg and milk here as our moisture glue. It's your standard breading procedure.
Right.
I keep that fork in there. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Okay. We're going to have to work with that quick.
Yeah.
So we got the cheddar. Right. So we make that little farce meat right there.
Why don't you come? You want to come on over?
Thank God it's nice and cold.
Come on over this side.
Okay.
Come on over this side.
I'm just gonna grab the burgers. I mean, this is your recipe, so I mean, I have an idea what you're doing. So you're gonna take your stuffing and kind of go in there like that. So
Yep.
the mushroom and onions that we did before.
Put it right in the middle there.
Right in the middle, and kind of take a nice little cap, put it on top, and do that. And we're gonna get that back in the fridge as quickly as possible. Oh, see, that's why. Woo!
All right, we'll slide. Let me get a.
We may have trouble getting these in the time that we got to do because we may need to get a little chilled a little bit more. But we can always do one or two.
Yeah, let's just do a couple.
I think when something like this happens, you improvise. And what we should probably do on the improvisation is drop them in the freezer for a minute.
You think?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a deep blast Arctic chill.
All right. Well, once you get these made, we'll get them and we'll put them in the freezer, and then you could get started on the frying. How about that?
That's cool.
That good?
Feels like you're telling me how to do it. I love it. Okay. Got Madison, our friend over there.
Yeah,
She's
come on, Madison. Come on. And help.
on.
Maybe we should make a couple
This is
more.
what comes with growing up.
Let's make a couple more here. You know, this is really the first time I've ever made these stuffed burgers. Fantastic recipe. Where do you want this? Right here, Jim? All right.
Is that one on right there?
Yeah, this one's on.
Okay.
They're both on. What's that? All right.
Oh, no.
Good?
Yep.
All right, Madison, why don't you grab these here? Go put them in the refrigerator for a couple minutes. I think next time what we'll do with this, when it's this hot, we'll bring our big Yeti and fill it full of ice. That would be probably we're learning as we go here, for sure.
You know? And then the big Yeti, for a little shade.
All right. What do we got going now?
All right, so it's your thing. I got the flour for you. I got the egg wash. So I always do it the way I'm gonna do it because that's gonna be your binder.
Right.
It's gonna be your protector. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, get this out of your way. You're not gonna need. So you have your fried corn that you really want to do. So what I did is take the corn for you, and I imagine how this was gonna work because your pan of oil is only gonna be so fried.
Right.
So deep, and then I'll work on getting some onion rings going right here.
So first we're gonna take in. I've got these little skewers. What do you think about that?
I think they're awesome.
These little wood skewers here. So we're gonna get these skewered up. All right. Okay, and so first we go into the egg first, right?
Huh?
Go to egg first, and then to this, and then back into the egg and that. That's the way I've
always
done.
do it that way, yep.
That's the way I've done it in the past.
Well, that's always, go with tradition.
So we'll go there.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got some nice flour on here.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the egg.
Yep.
I think. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then into the panko here, breadcrumbs. Oh man, oh, this looks good. Unbelievably good. And now we're gonna go into the fryer. And that is looking good. Another one here. Man, this is not gonna take long, I can guarantee. I know we're having a little camera issues with the overheating, and it's super hot here, so
Well,
we're doing the best we can.
and that's the one thing I think the COVID thing's teaching us is everybody to chill out and slow down and be respectful for each other, and everybody's fighting the hard fight,
Absolutely.
And everybody's gotten punchy and jumpy, myself included.
Man, these things are frying up fast.
Woo.
Looking good, though. Man, they're looking good.
Got in a screaming match with the pedestrian at a stop sign the other day.
Uh-oh.
And it was just like, that was pointless. They were
Yeah.
stopped and I was trying to go, but I stopped when they were trying to go, and it was just like, okay. Neither of us saw things our own way, but I think at the end of the day, drove away. I said, man, that wasn't worth arguing
Yeah,
about.
yeah. All right, let's
It's
do a
just
couple
a
more.
stop sign. So what I did on that, Todd, is I took a little serrated knife or some kind of knife, and I just kind of cut the circle that I wanted, and try not to damage the delicate corn. Woo! And that's how I got those nice little rings right there.
Awesome.
You know, I think they sell them like that in the grocery store. I'm pretty positive. Those look good, dude.
Man, they look really good. Jimmy, we got any of the overhead cameras going? None?
I just got one. I'm back up, I think.
Okay. We still got the main one going here?
Yeah.
Because these are just about done. And I can't wait to show you what these fried corn look like. It's unbelievable. I'm going to walk them right up to there.
Woo-hoo, my knife is hot.
All right. Just about done. And this experiment turned out absolutely
And then
fantastic.
give you another plate with a little paper towel. That way you can just drain it on there.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Bum.
I think I'll go grab it real quick. Another plate.
And we got that. We'll keep those. Here you go.
Put them right there. I got a
Sure.
plate here too.
Oh, we're gonna need something for one of these other things. So utilize it then. I'm gonna keep these onion rings nice, big and whole. Because you said something about how you like the steakhouse
Yeah,
onion rings, where it's almost like
I
they
do.
take the onion broken in half, and I like them both ways. I like them whole and big like this, but I really like those fine ones. And that tool that I showed you earlier
Right.
gets them nice and fine, like nice shoestring.
Awesome.
So doing that is
These are done. Oh my goodness gracious, look at these. Fried corn on the cob. It looks absolutely amazing. Jimmy, can I walk up here and see this? This one on here? Look at that. That is, right there, that is beautiful. Look at that. I can't wait to try them up a little bit. It's awesome. All right.
so I just took that onion
What's
in half.
next? Onion rings.
Took that onion in half like that, and I topped it and tailed it, and keep it nice and big. I'm gonna keep them big like that, and then you
Right.
actually bake your onion after you're done frying. You can build the onion back together if you want to. You know, and that's always fun. You know, you get that little core out. There we go.
Into the egg it goes, and then into the breadcrumbs.
Mm-hmm. You breadcrumb it. I'll
Breadcrumb it. And then into the fryer.
And you have to turn these ones just because but you use those tongs for that.
Yep. Your onion ring. Man, those are looking good. Another one ready there.
Yes, sir, Chief.
The nice thing about this goes really fast. And usually, you know, everybody's just kind of standing around eating right off the fire disc when it comes to these, you know. Man, looking good.
No doubt it's hot.
Welcome to Florida.
We got about
It's all good.
3 more months of this stuff.
Yeah. That's looking good.
Yep. Keep those nice and.
This one here. So if you have any questions or, you know, comments or about, you know, anything we're doing, please go ahead and put them in the comments here in the feed, and we'll answer those.
One thing we forgot to do was season the batter, or the flour.
Yeah, we should have done that.
We
with
could have lightly done that lightly, and then.
But the panko got a little bit of seasoning in it.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
And you had bought this fine panko, but if you had like the big large panko too, Todd.
Yeah.
You can always take that and put it in a blender and get this fine stuff like you have here.
Got it.
You know, so.
And that's looking good. All right, we got one more. These are about done. Get these on the plate. Then what's next, man? I think we should do some. Let's do the pickles.
Want to do the pickles?
Yeah, I got some pickle spears. We'll do some pickles. We got a great pickle recipe, huh?
Fry man.
Fry man. We got some great pickle recipes on the website too. I think that's also in the email. These are looking good. Get these on the plate. I tell you, this is the FIREDISC is just so easy.
So we get that last one in there. Look at that.
Oh, we got one more here.
A little straggler right there.
Get that baby in there.
All right, you want the spears, buddy, or you want the?
Yeah, I think we want to do the spears. I've never done the spears. I've done the chips, if you will.
You know, there's my favorite chicken restaurant out there, and the rumor is they take their pickle juice, and that's how they brine their chicken.
Oh, really?
I won't call it out by name because I think it's probably my kid's favorite restaurant.
There you go.
It's the best chicken sandwich out there, so this one's easy.
There'll be
Here,
a debate about that best chicken sandwich.
You know, I didn't make the statement. I just said it's definitely up for
debate.
It's definitely one of the top 4 runners. But
there you go. All right, let's do some pickles here.
Oh man!
Into the egg.
And as you're frying these last buddies up, I'm gonna start working on your burgers over here. Is that okay?
Yeah, man, that's great.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn that off again.
Nice pickle spear into the deep fry. Awesome. You know, it's just fun, man.
Oh man, that's what I love about these fires. Just cooking out here, you can move them anywhere. It's they're very versatile.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this much breading and gunk in there, it's just best to get a little bit less thing. But
stuff on there.
I think with all the technical difficulties, we were a little challenged to really organize our breading procedure.
It's all good.
Yeah. So, my friend Madison, can you grab those burgers for us?
Awesome.
Thank you. And if you're not putting your kids to work this Memorial Day weekend, I think you need to put your kids to work. Make them do something.
What's that? I can't hear you. Oh, my code in the phone? All right.
Ooh.
That almost went phone in the...
Say it online what your code is, huh?
Yeah.
It's probably his bank code, his social security code, everything.
Let's see here.
Thanks, man. So these you want to be in nice, and you said you wanted to do this beef one, right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
here we go, the bodacious beef.
All right.
It's what's for dinner.
We got that camera going now? Yep. All right. We're back at it. So
Look at that. Look at that, Todd.
Woo,
Saved by the bell.
Saved by the bell. All right, so we got
I'm gonna
put a little egg on there. And then into the panko, as you can see that there. Woo.
Now I have a rule about how I like to cook my burgers, and I
into
always
the
like to
fryer.
go as high as I can.
Do what?
I like to go as high as I can. And one thing that I think these things do great is sear meat.
Oh yeah,
and,
no doubt.
and proteins and give it that thing and almost that flat top griddle.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to actually I was talking to Griff, one of the owners of FIREDISC, the other day. We were just talking. I can't remember what we were talking about, and I was just talking about my dad, and one of the best things I remember about him is that the burgers he would make in that cast iron skillet. You know.
Oh, they're that.
And so this is so much better than the cast iron skillet, with the carbon steel being more porous than cast iron. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, these pickles are just about done too. Man, they look awesome. Get them on the plate. And then we're going to showcase all of these.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Let's see if this thing is working now.
All right, Jimmy, where's the best place to showcase these? Right straight away?
You can show them right over top of the burger.
Ooh, we're
All
showing
right.
nice and hot right now.
Woo! Look at these. We've got the corn, man,
So that's at 370 in the middle of your oil right there. That's great.
right there. All right. We got the pickles. We got the corn. I'm so excited about this fried corn. I can't even tell you.
And I got some nice
The onion rings, all fantastic. Fantastic.
smooth that.
And then now for the burgers, the stuffed burgers.
And one thing about these stuffed burgers, I imagine, you're gonna have to be delicate with them.
Yeah.
Let them sear.
Well,
Don't
yeah.
move them. Don't flip them so much.
That's right.
Because they got that, they got that stuff in the middle of them.
Yeah, it's almost that you want to cook them almost perfectly on one side and then
Flip them on the other. Yeah.
flip them on the other.
But just let them roll.
Yep.
Nice and hot and get.
Right.
Don't move them until you know that there's a lot of browning going on.
Exactly. While we're doing those, I just wanted to remind everybody you can go online to FIREDISCcookers.com. Every month we do a giveaway. So you can see monthly giveaway up in the top menu. So click on that and enter to win. So you can win a cooker that way. And then also we got a really cool giveaway going on with Pearson Farms peaches. And we got a great little slider. Hopefully, Jimmy, you put that up? Yeah? All right. So you can go to our page. There'll be a link, FIREDISC Cookers, for the giveaway, the peach giveaway. You can also go to Pearson Farms. Go check them out. Their peaches are amazing. So we'll be announcing the winner of the peaches giveaway with FIREDISC and Pearson Farms on the next Fired Up Friday in June, which will be awesome. And so you get a peach subscription, you get some pecans, and we're also on that day going to be doing a fantastic dessert recipe with peaches. So super excited about that as well. Man, they're starting the weekend already over there.
Just some fireworks. Yeah. I think the kid just caught a nice little bass. That's what it is. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a 2-pounder. Woo.
That's awesome.
Brooks, there's your competition right there. You got to go show him how to do it. Brooks is here with us right now, and he's a little fish player, man.
Yeah.
I see you following you on Instagram, and
Oh yeah.
proud one day he's going to show us how to fish. I love it.
That's right. Those burgers are looking good. Good, good, good. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
So why don't you talk about kind of how you're using the FIREDISC here with the heat zones to cook these, and the little trick that you taught me the very first Fired Up Friday in regards to basting those with the oil, right?
Yeah, but first what I want to do is I want to get, before I start the basting, I want to get both sides seared. And then I'll start the basting process. But I was able to move them lightly. So if the meat sticks to your pan in the zone, it's really not hot enough. So
right.
you want the moment that meat hits the pan, you want to make sure it almost slides, like, and then your browning process starts. And as we talked about, not moving these too much, but just kind of like meat on a grill, twisting it.
Right.
So you get different angles of the Maillard reaction on the proteins. And Maillard reaction is just, in basic terms, just browning of meat or sugar.
The browning. Okay.
Fancy terms, you know. All right there. Let's check out that side. Ooh,
Woo!
those,
Man,
you know.
that looks good.
And then I'll get that other side seared, and then I'll kind of start to do that. And I'm just insulating the meat when I do that and keeping everything nice and moist so you're not getting dried parts out. That one could have been done just a little bit longer on that side, but you know. That's
nice. That looks good.
You know, and on these stuffed burgers, I can only imagine you don't want to start patting them down because that's going to break the meat and break the stuffing out. Just let it go naturally and let the meat kind of go around it. So that's now I know I got some. So I'm gonna.
You know, that's kind of the cool thing about the ultimate cooking weapon there is it's not only is it a spatula, but it's it's got a recessed area.
Oh yeah.
Kind of little scoop area to to be able to baste and stuff like that. That's awesome. It's a great part of that tool.
And then the other one, the perforated one, is so you can drain stuff on it.
Yep.
And pull like the fryer if you don't have the tongs or anything like that. These are great little tools.
Yeah. The other cool thing is you notice these aren't the holes on here are not they're not round. They're kind of, what do you want to call that?
Oval.
Rectangular?
Oval.
Ovalish?
Yeah.
And they're designed that way on purpose because liquid flows through those quicker and easier than circles just by the design. So yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Well, circles, liquid kind of gets bound up in it this way, and you know.
Right.
Think of the teardrop, the contact lens contour is that's.
So it's kind of cool.
That's science and those boys in Texas.
That's right. That's right.
And I don't mess with them.
Right. And then, of course, the newest product to come out, which will be soon. I think it's sometime next month, hopefully, or in July. We've got the ultimate dripping weapon here, so super excited to get these out. So this is I guess the first pair of the production model. So this is exactly what they're going to look like. And got the bottle opener here, but it's got the same design as the drainage design on the holes, and man, these are gonna sell like crazy. Be awesome.
Oh, look at
Oh
that.
my goodness gracious, look at that.
There we go. You can see some of this stuff, and as I know we have these challenges and stuff, but if these burgers can be super cold and that stuffing super cold, and like the moment you come out here and just, and when I say super cold, just nice and it's been in the refrigerator, relaxing. We didn't have those beautiful opportunities presented to us today, and but I'm gonna give it one more couple baste here, and I think your burger should be about the temperature that you like them, with that stuffing inside being warm. And these are not your, as you were telling me how you like your burgers, you like more of a homemade fat burger versus a flat griddled burger.
Absolutely.
And I respect both camps.
Man.
You know, I like,
are looking so good.
almost a meatball style meat burger.
Right.
Is like what we're calling them, and then you have that thin one where everybody's like smashing it and getting like the browning and as fast as possible, and usually I think that's a blend of 85 or 75 25 25% fat and 75% protein for that, because that at least got a little bit more fat, and as their shape's thin, they'll puff up a little bit more, and then you press down on a little bit more. Oh, that one's looking pretty. All right, Todd, I think we're almost there. We'll get a towel and a plate.
Yeah. Do that, and then
you wanna lightly brush your bread and toast your bread. Is that?
Yeah. Let's get that.
Okay.
You want to grab those over there?
Yeah. And I know you were talking about crumbling blue cheese on top of them.
So blue cheese, we got some tomatoes and a little bit of lettuce too.
Sure, that's however you want to do them.
So we'll grab these burgers and just gonna set them on here.
There you go. You got the burgers real quick? Yeah. And that's a cool thing too. You can always go up here into a non-heat zone.
Yep.
Just let it rest. And it actually, the fat just
Yeah.
goes down and it starts to drain. So, because you showed us on that first bat.
Yeah.
That beautiful fat on there. Fat is your friend.
You can probably just cut that fire disc right off.
Uh-huh.
Woo! Oh yeah. Looking good, looking good.
As hot as it is outside, I don't think we needed the,
Yeah.
the propane to toast it.
All right. Well,
Nice
I wanted to say also, be sure to join the Facebook group, the FIREDISC Facebook group. There are some amazing recipes and a lot of owners, FIREDISC owners that are sharing their meals. And man, we're looking forward to seeing all the meals from Memorial Day weekend. So be sure, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, make sure you do that. And then also, we'll have going out in the email here coming up. We've got Memorial Day flash sale, and so we're doing a free hat, and I think it's a free trucker hat with any cooker purchase, as well as free shipping. So that's coming out. It's Memorial 2020 is the code. So when you're in your shopping cart and getting ready to check out, just use Memorial 2020 and you get free shipping and a free hat. So that's awesome. Man, I tell you, these look absolutely
Yeah, did yourself, bro.
fantastic. So
I'm looking forward to the corn on the cob, so I gotta go into this.
yeah, let's try that. You want to get a close up? Did you get a close up, Jimmy, of the burgers? How good they look?
Yeah, you can put them up there.
Put them in front of here. Okay.
Jimmy had a heat stroke over there.
I'm
He's
gonna-
the one in the shade
I'm
too.
gonna cut one of these in half. Can we do that?
Okay.
The burgers. Cut them in half. See how they look.
It's your recipe. It's your game. Oh wow, that looks
man.
great.
You can use that camera on the table too.
Mm-hmm.
You use that camera on the table.
You can. All right. Yeah, just look at how awesome these look. Is that good? Can you see them?
Perfect.
Man, that looks good. Can't wait to take a bite of that. But anyways,
So you asked
Yeah.
me what I'm gonna be doing this weekend?
what are you gonna be doing?
I'm gonna be frying up some of this corn on the cob for my kids.
Is it awesome?
I can't get them to eat corn on the cob, but I can get them to eat a lot of things fried, and this is the way I can get them to eat corn.
Let me see. Let me taste
Nah,
it.
That's kid worthy right there.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Kid worthy? I got a kid right there that's worthy. Come here, Brooks.
What?
Come on over here. Come on. Come here.
What?
I want you to go ahead and take that. Take a taste of it.
What?
Take a big bite. Turn this way. Turn
the
this way.
happiness?
Turn. Take a bite. How is it?
Good.
Is it really good? Take a
Yeah.
big bite. I want to see a big bite. Not on the end.
What?
Here.
That'll work.
Here. Right in the side, right there. Take a big bite. How is it?
Good.
Good?
Woo! He's saying, Dad, I want to go fishing now. Hurry up. I'm very shy. He saw his friend down there catch one. He wants to go rip it up. No.
Oh,
Thanks for
that's
having
good.
me, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, well, it's so good to see you and hang out with you again. And man, I tell you, there were some tough weeks
Crazy
in,
world,
in the
but-
past, and glad we're through it. But man, I look forward to more of these, and we're gonna get dialed in. I can't wait. I know you were talking about a really special recipe for the next one coming up, but I'm not gonna tell anybody yet.
Okay.
But it's going to be amazing. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. And happy Memorial Day. And again, thanks so much for everybody that's sacrificed for our freedom. It is really hot. There's a big lake right here behind us. I think we're all going to go jump in. So anyways, have a great weekend. Make sure you get on the Facebook group and check it out and get all kinds of recipes. There's an email coming out that's got all the recipes from today as well. So have a great Memorial weekend, and we will see you next month on Fired Up Fridays.
I'm going to go into one of these bad boys.